What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is pretty simple and straightforward, and I know I've not been doing much lately, and it's only because I've been extremely burned out. It's called autistic burnout. It's a thing. Google it. It's what we name it. It's sadly a part of our lives. It's where we push ourselves too much, and then all of a sudden we snap, and then we don't do anything besides play video games and have some fun. So, Arch released a new ISO. They also released a new version of Archinstall, which makes Arch install super easy. Anybody can do it. Anybody can understand it. It's awesome. There are some shortcomings of the partitioning in there, so I usually just choose manual and deal with the consequences later if there are any. But nonetheless, this is still very, very nice to do. Now, there are a lot of Canadian mirrors here. Where are you, Canadian mirrors? And I'm going to just choose this one. Hopefully it was the fastest, and it totally was. And oh yeah, that's definitely the fastest mirror possible. Great. Very lucky with that. So we're going to chuck it in here. I have to stop it, of course. So we're going to just hit power off. Yep. And we're going to change this so I can point to the ISO again. Because before it wouldn't do so. We're going to save, power on, and we're going to start this up. So again, new Arch install version, pipewire install error has been fixed, and we should be able to get back to what we were doing. All right, we're in, and the first thing I usually do is a reflector, but I'm not going to be installing Arch this time, so we're just going to do Arch install, and that should bring it up. Now, this may not look that new, but when you go down, you see on the side it's changed. It gives you some details on the side, so swap on ZRAM, bootloader, unified kernel, everything's there, right? There you go. And it's great that they've updated this. It's great that they've changed it. They keep making it better and better, which is nice. Now, I have some things to say about this partitioner thing. It's not very good. We're going to select this, okay, and existing. These are my existing drives, all right? Now, there is a suggest layout, so I'm going to choose yes. We're going to use compression. So there we go. There's the suggested layout, and there's the boot EFI, and we can confirm and exit. But if we were actually creating one, it uses sectors like it's Windows 95. It's crazy, and I hate it, and it bugs the hell out of me. So we're going to actually go back. We did that, and again, there's ZRAM. You want to use ZRAM. Hell yeah, on ZRAM. Systemd boot is cool, but grub is a little bit better unless you have a systemd boot hook, which automatically rebuilds it every time you update something. Hostname, root password, blah blah blah. User account, Matt, password me, and yes, confirm and exit. Profile, anything new in here? Desktop. Oh yeah, look at that. So they tell you what they're going to install. That's nice. And there's the deep and Gnome and Gnome tweaks, Hyperland, KDE Plasma. They tell you a lot of stuff that gets installed, and that's definitely ends up being worth it in the long run. Graphics drivers. What do they say about this? All open source. So it tells you about the mess of stuff that gets installed. Great. Intel open source. NVIDIA modules. So that's good. And then the open source, so that's NVK. And the proprietary stuff, and the VM open source stuff. And then your greeter, they don't really tell you anything about it, but yeah, that's that needs to be worked on, I think. And we can once again select pipewire, and the normal kernel, and the network configuration, and the optional repositories. Oh, time zone definitely looks different. Looks a lot cleaner now. And yeah, that's it. They asked you before you wanted to format your drive, which is definitely new. And of course, what failed? System partition, satisfy all partitions. It was the partition thing. I hate it. It bugs the crap at me. Anyway, the point is, it's updated, it's ready to go. You should have no issues installing Arch using Archinstall. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of these changes, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Again, it helps.